right? So your uniqueness, what makes you you, is the gift that is going to make room for you. Don't worry about trying to do anything like someone else does it. Okay? Don't worry about comparing yourself to someone else, whether it's out of admiration or something as low vibrational as envy. Don't rob humanity by trying to duplicate somebody else's vibration versus standing in your own vibration. Don't rob the planet of the star that you are. Don't rob yourself of your own light by trying to impersonate someone else. You are uniquely you. And people do that. People will try to impersonate or copycat. But there's only one me. And we may do the exact same thing. There's room for everybody. Right? But I'll always be the best and better than you at being me. I will always be better than you at being me. You are uniquely valuable and uniquely celebrated. And the more you hone in on what makes you you, the more you hone in, the more you sharpen and master you and your vibration and your frequency, the more room is made for you. The more your territory enlarges, right? Because whether we are conscious of it or not, we find value in uniqueness. Whether it be in people, whether it be in a piece of furniture, whether it be in a painting, whether it be in a music, a song. Part of the situation going on with the music industry right now that making it so whack is everybody sound like everybody. Everybody doing the same shit, singing the same song, using the same keys and the beat, and it's all monotonous, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody doing the same thing. We value uniqueness. So however many times you have to go through a radical rebirth in order to get to the treasure that is locked inside of you, divine feminine, then you go through every one of those radical rebirths knowing, being confident that you're going to uncover the treasure that is you. And when you get to the treasure, nobody else can bring to this planet what you bring. I don't care how many people. I don't care how many people is making oils. I don't care how many people is making herbal soaps. I don't care how many people is doing hair, or a makeup artist, or launching their own clothing line. I don't care how many people is cooking food or baking, or I don't care. It doesn't matter. Once you get to the treasure that is you, once you lock in on that, you will stand out amongst a million. Remember the game Where's Waldo? I used to love that game. It's a little book, it wasn't really a game, but it was like a book, you know what I'm saying? But it was like a game because you had to find his ass. You know what I mean? I used to love Where's Waldo. I used to find him all the time. I don't care how many people, I don't care how many other motherfuckers they got on that page. I'm going to find Waldo. I'm going to find him. I'm going to find him if it's the last thing I do. It's like, where's Waldo? You could be standing in a sea of people, but when you know your treasure and you know what you bring, those who are meant to find you will find you. Your customers will find you. Your clients will find you. Your tribe will find you. You know how many other people on this app are spiritual content creators? I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know how many other people. But there's only one Yaya the spiritual doula. There's only one that's going to bring it like I bring it, going to say it like I say it. There's only one who vibrates like I vibrate. There's only one, and that's me. And that's me. When I first got started saying I wanted to do spiritual content on YouTube, I was like, man, I literally used to say this to the spirit. I was like, it's so many people like, and I used to say this when I was a preacher too. Like, you really need another preacher? Do you really? I don't know, God. Do you really need another? You need me to preach? You really do. Really? Oh, okay. And the same thing when I had the idea of doing spiritual content on YouTube, which is just a small portion of a much bigger vision. So when I got on here, I was like, there's a lot of people already, it's crowded. It's trendy. Very trendy. Spirituality is very trendy. Now, how do I, for one, not participate in the trend frequency of it all? And how do I cut my own lane? How do I be true to me and the uniqueness that is me and not get caught up in the trendy, crowded lane of spirituality on YouTube? This is what you have to do with every endeavor. With every endeavor. Bring the uniqueness that is you into every endeavor. On your job, in your family, in your relationships, your friendships. Bring the uniqueness that is you out to the forefront. And if you're still discovering that, that is a beautiful thing. Don't feel pressed. Don't feel like you behind schedule. You behind time. You getting left in the dust. You are right where you need to be. When you need to be there. Right? Examine and analyze your decisions. Examine and analyze your thoughts about who you are. It could be the very things about you that you claim, that you may possibly claim, oh, ain't nobody gonna say, nobody care nothing about that, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, and I don't know if I'm good at that, and I don't know if it's the very damn thing you questioning that it always be like this. This is what be making me feel like, oh my God, the way the mind will just get in your way if you let it. It will get in your way. You can't. When spirit has given you something, when this thing is like an extension of you, you have to trust that even if you can't figure out why everybody gonna be fucking with it. Don't be trying to figure out if they gonna be fucking with it. Just do it. Just do it, man. Woman, you have gifts, you have abilities, you have things at your arsenal that can unlock your whole life in a way that you can't even fathom. But the first decision is to do it. Whatever your it is. I feel like this message is being pulled towards divine feminines who want to express their creativity in a certain way, and you're shying away from it for some reason. You're questioning it for some reason. Insecurities, lack of support in the past, whatever it could be, fear. And I will tell you something about fear, because a lot of people say, well, when you see people struggling to produce from they have a dream but they're scared to do it. They have something they want to do but they're scared to do it. They're afraid to do it. You know, people say, well, what you fear is failure. But I want you to look really, 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 if you think you're dealing with the fear of failure, if you think the fear of failure is what's keeping you, I want you to look again at that. Because I had to deal with this energy too one time. I don't deal with it no more. Because the fear of failure is a lot of times really, it's not the fear of failure. It's actually the fear of success that is cloaked as the fear of failure. Because if you think about it, you can't fear failing in something that you haven't even stepped out and done yet. How can you fear failure? How can you fear failure when you haven't even stepped out and done it yet? Now, if you'd have stepped out and launched the business and you say, I'm afraid of that this is going to fail, but it leads to, okay, I give you a little validity right there, because you've already stepped out in the thing. You've already launched the product or launched the website or launched the app or whatever it is. And so almost any business owner doesn't want to fail. It may even fear failing after they've already launched that business. That's perfectly normal. There's a reason why you balance your books and stuff when you run a business, because you don't fucking want to fail. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have management, you will surely fail. So this is where management comes in, because nobody wants to fail. But if you haven't even stepped out in the thing, then it can't be failure you're fearing, because you haven't done it yet. What you're actually fearing is succeeding. It's a mind trick. I want you to look at it if you feel like you're dealing with the fear of failure. I want you to ask yourself, am I really fearing success? And why I say that is because you can see the success of something before you've actually stepped out in it, which is the reason why most of us step out in something. We step out in a new business, or we launch a new something, or we start deciding we want to do this particular situation, and it's gonna be good, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. Most of us can see the end vision before we've actually stepped out in it. Most of us don't actually have a vision of failure, but we do have a vision of success. Before we've even launched it, we can see where we want it to go. We can see how good it's going to be, and how many people going to love it, and they're going to love these oils, and they're going to love this soap, or they're going to love this little situation. They're going to love my recipe because my recipe is different. We can see that. We can see it before we've even done it. So what you're actually fearing is what you're seeing, which is you're succeeding at the thing that you're visioning. It's not the fear of failure. Most of us have no real vision for failure. And if you really sit down and say, damn, I'm afraid of my own damn success, you will see how ridiculous it is. that you haven't launched that thing yet, that you haven't stepped out in that yet, that you haven't been consistent in it yet. It's your own success you're afraid of. And why should you be afraid of your success? Why? You can't, and when you look for a reason as to why, you will not find one. And that's why I say you will see how ridiculous it is that you haven't moved in it yet. Right? You are uniquely you. As a collective, the divine feminine collective, we are unique. We are unique, and we are experiencing radical rebirths individually and collectively. We are breaking karmic cycles. We are focused on breaking karmic cycles. This is not happening by happenstance. This is intentionally breaking karmic cycles by learning from our failures. Both 3D and spiritual failures. We are learning. And this is an unconventional. And we are unconventional. And we have to embrace that the mother is going to use us in an unconventional way. In a way that breaks society, normative structures, rules, regulations, shackles, slavery. Question everything, divine feminines. Question it. Question who you are, what you are, why you're here, and get to the truth of the uniqueness that is you. Speak up. Speak up. Speak up. It has always been the voice of women that this male-driven society has wanted to stamp out. It's not so much because they don't want to hear what we have to say. They know that the vibration of your words is enough to shift this planet and to shift the people around you. Speak up. Whether you are giving words of affirmation, whether you are giving words of confirmation, whether you are giving words to nurture, words to guide, and words to correct. You are mother. You are mother. We are mother. Right? And that is a unique position to hold as women. As women, I understand that both male and female both carry divine masculine, divine feminine. I get it. But make no mistake, as a woman, you are the direct emanation of the mother in this dimension. You are the direct reflection. And that is a unique position to hold. And that requires for us to yield to the radical rebirth that is taking place in our frequencies, in our minds, in our hearts. To participate in this transformation. With mindfulness, with intention. With mindfulness and intention. Let go of fearing your own success. Let go. Let go. It is an illusion. You are giving birth to something that is great for you, for humanity, for your family, for your ancestors, for your bloodline, for your legacy. You are giving birth to greatness uniquely in your own way. This has been Sacred Empowerment of the Divine Feminine. Thank you for listening. Please take the time to hit the like button. Exchange a little energy with your girl. I greatly appreciate that. And hit the subscribe button. Like I said in the beginning, if you have not subscribed, go through the playlist, check out the other messages. I hope that this empowered you, enlightened you, uplifted you today, my sisters. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video, okay? Peace, family.